Life Audio.
Welcome to But Jesus Drank Wine.
And other stories that kept us stuck. I'm Mead.
And I'm Christy.
In this podcast, we'll explore the stories that kept us, stuck, wanting to drink and not wanting to drink, all at the same time.
Join us as we show you that freedom from alcohol does not have to mean a life sentence of misery and missing out,
but actually means living an authentic life full of peace, joy, and purpose.
Hi, friend. How are you? What's going on? Can you believe that we are almost at the holiday season? Has this year been the fastest year that's ever gone by?
I want somebody to write us and explain to us why it's a thing that as you get older, time goes faster and things come faster.
I don't
what
know.
is that?
It's really disturbing.
What is that phenomenon?
I don't know. Is it because I was also thinking it's because we're also so calendared in the ministry of it's almost January, we have another fast coming up and that kind of thing of, I don't know. Is it because we're so calendared? I don't know. But also the school years are just the kids' school years are just on fast forward.
But I've heard people say that older, wiser people say, no, it really is a thing that the older you are, the faster things go. Remember when you were a little kid and you could not wait until Christmas got here?
Yeah.
You were so excited and it seemed like it was forever away. And your birthday, it seemed like forever. Is it just because little kids they don't have the responsibilities and they're not as busy managing all that? Like you said, maybe it's calendaring.
Maybe. Can someone write us and tell us what you think about this?
Or please solve this for us, because
I know it's not just us either, because I know the leadership team chat this week, someone else was saying that wait, how are we already planning for January?
And okay, let's take this a little deeper too, because this is what I really want to talk about as well. It's like, there's a part of me that, and you know this about me by now, I'm sure, that resists having look so forward into the future and plan for those things, because so much of really up until I was about 40 and right around that time when I met Jesus in a new way, found freedom from alcohol, all of those things kind of happened all at once. I was living so planned and so future focused and so rigid on the calendar that I do have this resistance now, but more so from that place I think is healthy sometimes, where it's no, I would just want to be right here. Stop making me have to think about what I'm going to be doing next summer. We still had 80-degree weather here. And now we're thinking about planning for next summer, but also you have to be intentional about planning ahead. So it's this, I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? It's this rub.
No, I totally. I felt that I literally felt that today, because I was looking at flights for summer. And it's October right now as we are recording this. So yeah, no, it's wild. I'm excited for this conversation.
We can't keep I
gotta get Carter to basketball practice, babe. I'm excited for this conversation though, because we love our 10 best things.
So much fun to make lists. What is fun, planning ahead is not fun, but what is fun is making the 10 best things about doing X without alcohol, doing whatever, X meaning fill in the blank without alcohol. And right before, we've just survived Thanksgiving by the time that this comes out, but we're not just surviving, right? We're not just surviving these days. We've just gone through Thanksgiving and we're anticipating Christmas. And so 10 best things about doing a cocktail-less Christmas. That's a mouthful.
A cocktail-less?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a mouthful.
I know. But I was going with the alliteration. I
like what you're trying to do.
Listen, we are not scripted, obviously. A Christmas without cocktails.
A Christmas without cocktails. A Christmas season without cocktails.
Yeah. Holidays. Yeah. We mean holiday season too. We mean Christmas specifically, but all of it.
Yeah. Okay. So if you haven't been with us for very long, and you haven't done a 10 best things list call podcast recording with us yet, then you may not know that we do not share these lists ahead of time. We make these lists separately. Blah, 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 blah. We make these lists separately and in our own space and time, and we reveal them to each other live on air. A lot of times we have very similar things. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes, like today, I made more than 10 because it was very hard to keep it to 10. I know, I'm sorry.
Incredible.
And so, without further ado, what is the first one on your best things about a cocktail less Christmas?
Cocktail list.
Cocktail less. Okay.
I know. Yeah. It works. Work with me.
You work
The
with
first,
me.
I'm trying. The first
Who
thing that
gave
I
us a
had on my
podcast?
list
Who gave us
is,
a podcast? I
yeah,
can't.
seriously. The hustle isn't a hustle anymore. So,
Ooh. Say it
like,
again.
the hustle isn't so much a hustle anymore.
Yeah.
So, and this is just really funny thinking about like how we started this podcast too, talking about how we really don't have to look. I mean, like, how is it already Christmas time again? And how are we already planning for this and that? And I guess that kind of plays into that feeling of like hustle that I used to be trapped in, that cycle of just like hustling for the next thing and
Mhm.
making sure everything was planned and perfect. And it was this hustle for accomplishment or a good holiday performance, if you will,
Yeah.
and being busy and having the social calendar filled and having the service opportunities all filled, but from a place of trying to get something out of it, it doesn't
What do
feel
you
like a.
think? What do you think you were trying to get out of it?
I don't know. I think for sure I was caught in the mom competition
Yeah.
world. And even though I wasn't like super active on social media for sure, like kind of feeding that, like, this is what our Christmas looks like. And having the best, we've talked about this before, like the best Christmas card and having the matching Christmas PJs. By the way, none of these things are bad things. My motivation for doing all of the Christmas things was from a place of trying to feel validated, and as that relates to alcohol as part of just trying to take that pressure off, trying to take that edge off, so to speak, from the pressure, the hustle to fit in all the things, all the activities, go to all the
Yeah.
yeah, all yeah.
I think that it's so many like that transition from the have to the get to, because I had this on my list worded a little differently of you get to decide what you actually take on slash what brings you joy. And the thing that comes to immediate mind with that is if you could also go back to 2 Christmases ago, is it 2 Christmases ago where I was like, I found freedom from Christmas cards? Because
Yes.
I love a Christmas card. And please, as Mead said, there's nothing wrong with them. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
Love a family photo. But they were just such a
Yeah.
total and complete drain for me. And having to I would send around 200 cards, mostly to the
Yep.
US from the UK. So they were also super expensive. And having to check on everybody's addresses and pay for the international shipping and put this extra airmail sticker on. And it was not fun. It was like maybe cute when and this is what I would do with like a massive bottle of wine, right? Sit there, stamp the Christmas cards, make the kids help me.
Yep.
But it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun.
No.
I think that maybe if that was a filmed rom-com Christmas movie or like straight to Netflix movie moment, it would look really cute. And that's what I think that we're driven by is this, as you were saying, this picture perfect. We have to do all these things for Christmas. And this is the beautiful thing about living alcohol free is you realize, oh, wait a minute, I don't have to do any of that if I don't want to. And if it doesn't
Yep.
bring you joy, and I remember just the actual lightness that the first Christmas without doing 200 Christmas cards felt like. Like
Yeah.
it was like I had more time to do the things that I wanted to do, which was just sit around and watch Miracle on 34th Street on repeat, you know?
Yeah. No, it's so true. The freedom in that was like the freedom from Christmas cards was like my warm up to freedom from alcohol for me. It gave me permission to look at other things and go like, why am I really doing these things? And the holiday season being one of those times that is super busy anyways, it's like why it doesn't have to feel so frantic and crazy and busy. Why am I choosing these things? And that's something that getting curious about how alcohol fit into that or didn't helped me see with other things too. It's funny, I haven't done a Christmas card now in what, like 5 or 6 years. And we may be doing one this year only because we've just moved and we did do family photos for the first time and like that would have been for a Christmas card. And I was like, this could be my first family photo session, potentially for a card, maybe not. I mean, we'd like to send out our new address to people, but we'll see. If you don't get a card, it's because I didn't do them. Okay. TBD. But what I was noticing is that there was this like, even the family photo session was just, it was just was not as stressed
Yeah.
because everything is lighter
Mhm.
now
Yeah.
in this freedom from alcohol space. I'm like, is this my first time doing this where I'm like not making sure that I have planned in how we're gonna have a glass of wine before, and then that's gonna help me get through it as I'm like yelling at the kids to smile. And
Yeah.
there was some yelling this past weekend, I'm not gonna lie, but the yelling happens whether there's a drink in hand or not sometimes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was a lot less tense and dare I say a little bit enjoyable.
Yeah.
It was so
Good.
different before.
I was really encouraged listening to this. There's a really good sermon on the Church of the City of New York that John Mark Comer did on Jesus being humble and gentle. Anyways, long story short, he talks about how he has become more kind of gentle. And he was like, but still, if you had a camera on me as I'm talking to my wife and children, some days you would be horrified. And I was talking about this with a girlfriend on text, and I was telling her how I had this like massive fight with Ella 2 days ago. And I think there was an actual vein that might have popped out because I was just so upset at what she was hurling at me. And but all that to say, if John Mark Comer yells at his kids, like we're okay, right?
Yes. We're in good company.
We're in good company.
But
Okay,
it's
what's next on your list? Oh, go ahead.
definitely so much easier without alcohol taking up so much space.
Age of the men.
No, you're next.
Well, all right. I'm gonna do a funny one. So across London, there's always ice skating rinks that pop up, and we used to go every single year. And skating while drinking is dangerous. So why that's
So dangerous.
why that is good, alcohol free, is that you will not be injured because you will not fall. There was one time that Chris and I were skating together and his leg went through my legs somehow and literally I just landed smack on my back. And I think Chris's parents were there like watching and then everyone was like laughing that I was a bad skater and I'm like your son tripped me. Hello. And also I have a bad back. Can we give me a break? So alcohol-free cocktail less Christmas means if you have an ice skating rink nearby, you will enjoy it more.
It's so true. Yeah. Yeah. And it's just smarter. It's just smarter that
Yeah,
way.
right. Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a
Also,
good one.
by the way, I don't know if there are any UK listeners. There are some. I know there are because I'm here and I know there are some here with me. But mulled wine is not good. It just tastes like warm NyQuil. And so
What is it?
it's called mulled wine. It's what everybody here drinks. And they'll hand it out at like carol services
Oh,
in church and stuff.
mold.
Yeah. What did it
Mold.
mold?
I thought you said mold, like
Ew, no.
LD. You said mold,
I think we've had this exact conversation before.
probably.
Okay.
No, I was just like mold wine. What is
So if
that?
you want to drink hot NyQuil with a cinnamon stick in it, go for it. But actually don't because it's gross. Next.
But actually don't because it's gross. Okay. Well, I have to just go straight for the thing that I instantly comes to mind. It's just your senses are so much more awake, so much more present. Like the Christmas tree, if you did a real one, we always do. Like the pine smells so much brighter. Like the candles at church, they just
They hit
glow.
different.
They do. They do. The food, we've talked about this in other episodes too, but one of the things I love is just the traditional like Christmas foods that we make and then being able to like taste that different. It just tastes differently. It doesn't, and it kind of just still feeds into the whole the hustle or the like, so much of the holidays were on autopilot for me
Yeah.
before I found freedom from alcohol because they were so hurried, they were so busy. And by the way, alcohol was increasing my anxiety levels, like throwing gasoline on a fire, just fanning that. And it's just not like there is this taste is better, smell is better. That is one thing that I will never get over about being free from alcohol is just how much better my senses are because I'm not using an anesthetic, like I'm not taking in an anesthetic
Yeah.
that not that literally dulls your senses. And that's huge for at the holidays.
Yeah.
So that
100%.
Christmas candle, it smells really
Yeah.
good. I don't know that I noticed those things as much before. I know I didn't notice those things as much before. They were more of like just there.
Yeah. 100%. What do you guys make for Christmas dinner? Do you do turkey again or do you do ham? What do you do?
So we do usually some kind of a steak situation.
Oh, that's cool. I like
Yeah.
that. I've
Yeah.
decided, by the way, in my old age, I don't like turkey. Do you? It's
Um,
dry. It's not very good.
It's so funny. I'm not a huge fan too unless Todd smokes it.
Yeah.
And it's not dry. But like most turkey is dry. And I think it's just like we get
I
dry
feel like
turkey.
we
And
bought
I
into
don't eat
this whole
gravy.
thing. Yeah, I mean, I will eat gravy, but like I feel like we bought into this whole thing about like waiting for because in the UK they do turkey on Christmas and because there's no Thanksgiving.
Oh.
And so we've done that before,
Oh. Uh-huh.
but I just came to this realization like 2 or 3 Thanksgivings ago. I was like, this is not very good. Like the pumpkin pie is good. And there's other things that are good on the Thanksgiving table. Turkey's not very good, you guys.
Unless it's smoked by
Okay.
Todd.
Okay, fine.
So
All right.
come for Thanksgiving and have this. But I'm with you otherwise. Like it usually is going to be dry. And
Yeah.
most people like gravy on it. I'm not a gravy fan. I don't hate gravy. I just don't have a taste for it. But I think that's what helps it not be dry is like you add gravy. Is that why people put gravy on
I think
turkey?
so. Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm a sides girl. Like
Yeah, me
I
too.
like the mashed potatoes and I like the green beans almondine and the we have a family recipe. It sounds so gross, but like my grandmother made it every year and it was so good. It's rice and cheddar cheese and it has sour cream in it. It's
Yeah.
just,
Anything with sour cream is good.
I know, but like we call it sour cream rice and it's like, that does not sound
That sounds
appetizing.
so gross.
That does not sound appetizing at all. But all of like my fondest like family members at my grandmother's house memories are of we had sour cream rice. It's so good.
I'm sure it is good, but it doesn't sound good. Okay, so I had that same one, but my list is a little bit lighter, I think, than yours. I mean, I have some deep ones here, don't get me wrong. But I just wrote you can actually enjoy the treats slash meals slash cheese because Christmas and all the cheese is so
I
good.
know. Well, and then so the sour cream rice does have cheese,
Right.
so you can taste the cheese better. I
Okay.
know. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cheese straws. Do you make cheese straws or like cheese biscuits?
No, but we sometimes buy them.
Okay.
We
Well,
know that I don't make anything. We know that
yeah.
Christopher makes
Well, I
everything.
don't know if Christopher makes cheese straws, but
No,
like
but
cheese,
we'll go to like a cute, like there's a cute bakery
yeah,
sometimes.
great. It's a staple.
Yeah.
Staple.
One of the new traditions that we have, it's only like a 2-year tradition, is there's this amazing Danish bakery that makes this Danish. And we've been getting that for Christmas morning, and it's so good. And I just can't imagine having that with a hangover. It would just totally ruin it and not enjoy it at all because you wouldn't be able to smell and taste all the sugary goodness. Okay. I also have here holiday travel is so much easier without being hungover or drinking through it.
Uh-huh.
That doesn't need a lot of explanation, except for the fact that you gals have probably heard me say that every single time I go to the LAX baggage claim and I'm sitting there waiting for my bags to come out, I just am so thankful that I'm not standing there wanting to actually crawl into a hole and die because I drank 17 glasses from Heathrow to LAX and I don't have to do that anymore. Hallelujah, huzzah.
Amazing. Well done. Well done. Yeah. On my list, what fits with that is like when you're staying up late the night before. I don't know if this is how y'all do it, but we like get all do the majority of the wrapping. I'm not a wrapper ahead of time. Are you?
You leave everything till the night before? Wait a minute. Hold on.
Everything.
Wait a
Not
minute.
everything.
wait a minute, but like
The
in
kids
the
stuff.
lead up to Christmas, what's under
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
tree?
No, we have stuff, like, for other,
Okay.
gifts for other people. Yes, yes, yes. But, like, the kids, like, stuff, the stuff that come from
So how many okay, so you have 3 children. How many gifts on average are you wrapping the night before Christmas?
well, we also, like, wrap from gosh, are my kids gonna hear this or not?
I don't know. I was just gonna ask you who still believes.
Nobody.
Okay. So
Nobody.
are you gonna give away
Nobody.
what you're giving them this year?
No, 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 no. No, but we wrap for the grandparents, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the grandparents, I do some of the shopping for that too, which is awesome. I'm thinking more about the times where we had the little toy kitchen to put together and the Barbie house,
Yeah.
Barbie dream
Yeah.
house, and the bicycle and
Kind of
all of the
sad that we don't do that
I know.
anymore.
I know. I know it is. It is. But those are the nights that, like, that was Christmas Eve and we would have,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, totally.
been in church and then come home and then we would have
Totally.
start doing all that because you've got to have the kids in bed. And then I mean, we'd have drinks with that to get through that. And then we'd be up sometimes till like 2 in the morning and then wake up 4 hours, 5 hours later.
Yeah.
And gosh, those were not happy times. And then we'd need a nap on Christmas Day, which there's
Oh, well,
nothing wrong
that's
with
on my
napping on
list.
Christmas Day.
There's nothing wrong with napping on Christmas Day. I might still
I'm
do
not
it
saying
every
that.
single year, but it's a different nap.
Yeah. It's a different kind of nap. Yeah.
I had that on my list as well. Just the night before, not having to take the nap on the morning because you're too hungover and all of
Yeah.
that stuff. I'm really excited though because this Christmas I get. Why are you laughing at me?
No, yeah, I'm just thinking of all the things that we've put together, that Todd's put together, and I'm just anyway, over the
Out there
years.
drinking? That's what I did.
Well, yeah, he's got his little bourbon and I've got and we're just and if there are people here visiting, if the grandparents are here, then they're all hands on deck too. It's like, you get to work. Anyway, it's just really funny. But we don't have to do that anymore. It's not just
Yeah.
because we don't have those things put together, but because there is a little bit more margin now too, where I'm like, I can think ahead. I can or sometimes it takes me like having to like lay everything out and see who, gets what
I
or
can't
whatever.
imagine that at all.
I don't have to do that anymore. Like I don't have to do that in that way anymore where I did before. Imagine stepping into a vibrant, warm community where faith, friendship, and freedom from alcohol all come together. That's exactly what you'll experience in the But Jesus Drank Wine community.
Each week, our members gather for connection calls that feel like a breath of fresh air, a time to share, grow, and support one another.
With an encouraging leadership team, a dedicated prayer request space, and connection opportunities in every time zone, you don't have to walk this journey alone.
Plus, we bring you masterclasses with expert guests, optional book clubs and Bible studies, and so much more.
And for those ready to go even deeper, we offer a small group coaching space called The Missing Piece. With weekly recorded coaching calls, it's a supportive place for women committed to breaking free from alcohol.
We're here to hold space for sober and sober-curious women who love Jesus or are eager to reconnect with him. Wherever you are on your path, you'll feel seen, supported, and strengthened here.
As one member described, quote, the BJDW community is unique because there's a connection between faith and freedom from alcohol that I haven't been able to find in any other online space or through my church.
Ready to join the sisterhood? Head over to butjesusdrankwine.com/community or click the link in the show notes to learn more. We can't wait to meet you.
I'm so excited this Christmas. I'm going to be in Columbus with my nieces, and we have 3 believers, I think, still in Santa Claus, Father Christmas. And so I'm excited to see Christmas through little people's eyes, but also my bigs, my teens are excited to see Christmas through little people's eyes, help with
Yeah.
it.
That's so fun.
Even less work for me. Let's just be
Yeah.
honest. What am I even doing? I'm not cooking.
What
I'm
are
not
you doing?
really wrapping. What am I doing? I don't know.
Wait, why are you not rapping?
Well, no, I do a lot. I just kind of wrap as I go because the idea of having multiple things to wrap just have you met me?
You don't have rapping parties? No. Yeah.
Because that would be too many things on a to-do list that would get my cortisol all up in my grill. And so it kind of gets
Oh.
done as I go. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I like making a little party of it. But it felt like something like it was a should, there were so many
Yeah.
should. The should language was real before. But I will say, since Lily Jet this year, maybe second year not believing, before that, Holland and Crawford would do all the little magical things and that was sweet. That has been sweet over the years. So I'm gonna kind of miss that. But
Yeah. I love that. That's so cute. It
it's
is.
so
It is so cute. Is it your turn or my turn?
I'm not sure.
Okay, you go.
So this is just another one that I was just like thinking, I yes, Jesus was the focus of the season for sure.
Jesus is the reason for the season.
Right, exactly. Except for I was missing where it was more an anticipation of Jesus's birth on Christmas Day. Of course, that's what Christmas is. But I was missing experiencing Jesus in all of the moments leading up to Christmas that I have now experienced in a new way that just makes it differently, where it's not, it's just when Jesus takes up more space in my daily life, as alcohol started to take up less and found freedom and doesn't take up any space in my life now. I notice him more in spaces where it doesn't feel like we're just like building up to this day. And then it's here and then it's over. It's like, no, we're like actually looking for God's fingerprint in all through the Christmas season. And that is different. And that is amazing. And I can't get enough of.
Yeah, I have that on my list too. Gives you so much more space to appreciate what Christmas is really about. And as you said, I think that if you look at it too, of it not just being a day, but it being this like season to appreciate that God became flesh and he became like God came to hang out with us and how big that is. And that we get to celebrate that all year round, not just in a day. And so being able to slow down, being able to see him in different days and play, and even in the busy,
Yes.
and even in the days of the crazy, like planning and traveling and all of that, like being able to stop and see him with you and in it is not something that was possible for me when I was drinking at all whatsoever. Not even close. Yeah.
I wanted the holidays to feel peaceful. And
Me too.
I wanted them to be the love, the joy, and the peace, and patience, and all the fruit of the spirit, right? I wanted it to be that. And I had it so backwards because I thought the wine was actually the thing that was helping bring the peace, but that was so false.
Yeah.
We have talked about a bajillion times. Truly, it's only in the person that is peace is Jesus. And I didn't know that that's what I was missing. Like I was just chasing peace that was not coming.
Yeah.
And so that's something that has just been
the chaos into peace and the peace into chaos. Yeah. No, I was just like laughing because that's exactly how I felt too. And now, as we just said, like, what am I even doing? I'm literally sitting on the couch reading a book, like drinking a mocktail, and just like it's so much more relaxed. It's so much more relaxed. And our kids get to see that too, which I would imagine is a lot more enjoyable for them that we're showing up. I am showing up as someone that is not rushed, not panicked, unhurried, which is just, that is such a gift.
Well, and that's the thing too, like with the holidays, one of my favorite things is that we don't have a schedule. We don't have the activities to work around and the carpools and all of that. Like we have all of this time off together where there are just these opportunities to pull out a puzzle or a board game or read together or whatever. Whereas in the past, we had those same breaks. But when wine was taking up so much space in my life before, I almost had to have everything so planned and so rigid to kind of counter what I knew was invariably not going to be available to me, which was a lot of times, like in retrospect, I can see it was just like maybe discomfort. I mean, a lot.
Yeah. We have a running joke in this family that I'm just waiting to hear any day. Actually, they might have said it last week. I used to schedule, there's so much on in London. Like you could literally be doing something every single night.
Yes.
And I would literally book everything, spend so much money booking all this stuff. And one of these things that I booked every single year was the lights at Kew Garden, which you have to book by August or September. You have to book them. You have to book the parking space. It's this whole thing. And for 3 or 4 years running, by the time it got to the night of Kew Gardens on December 15th or 16th or whatever it was, I was so wrecked and tired
Yeah.
that
Yes.
we didn't go. And so every single
Yes.
Christmas, and so the last couple years, I have not gotten the tickets because why? And we've done it. We've ticked that box. And so the kids always ask me, "Hey, Mom, are you getting the tickets for Kew Gardens this year?" And it's like, haha, no, I didn't. Leave me alone.
I love that. It's this space. I keep coming back to this too. Like anytime we do one of these like 10 best things, like about being free from alcohol, it literally boils down to the space that is created when alcohol is no longer taking up space. It's the space that is created to just not be in that tightly wound, like trying to control all the things, because there was a belief that I had to control all the things and plan all the things and do all the things in order for it to go a certain way. I was trying to control. And I really think that the wine was just like secondary to that, but took up a lot of space. And when there's not that space,
Yeah,
that's where the good stuff happens. That's where there's
totally.
opportunity.
That's
What
where the
do we
peace
feel like
is.
doing?
That's where the peace is.
is. Yeah.
That's where the peace is. That's where the rest is. That is where you can actually find that true joy, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And the unexpected.
So good.
So good. What you got?
Next on my list is you won't say anything you don't mean to your annoying uncle / parent / sibling / child.
You may not. You most likely will.
Oh yeah. I mean, we'll say less.
Yeah. We'll see.
You'll say less mean things. You'll say less things that you don't mean.
Yes. 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 That's a good way of saying it, because I'm also thinking like there are things that we can say that no matter how we say it, they're just going to land that way.
You're not going to regret them in the same way because you'll fully remember saying them. And so you can go back, like I often do with my tail between my legs, to my teenagers and say, "I'm sorry for the vein that was bulging out of my head because I screamed at you because you blamed me for losing your organic chemistry folder, which I have not seen, and I don't know where that is. Also, why can't anybody bring their dirty clothes to the laundry machine?" Okay, so that's that. What's next on your list?
I had just written like the freedom gives you, and it kind of fits with what I just said, but freedom gives you creative capacity to do the different things. If you allow for that space to be there, it's not being taken up by all the things, especially alcohol. You have that ability to go, okay, what are we going to do? We've started it wasn't intentional, but we started a tradition where we make these Oreo truffles. And I love that we don't schedule when we're going to make these Oreo truffles, but we have the ingredients on hand. And at some point, we're going to make them. And because there's space for that, whereas before it would have been, well, let me pull out my calendar and let me calendar in when exactly we're going to make the Oreo truffles.
Yeah.
That are supposed to be
in gingerbread houses. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Or the gingerbread house making. Yes, exactly. Like calendaring that in. So then it's like, yep, okay, we've done it. We've done the things. And by the way, these Oreo truffles end up being gifts for people. Like Helen shares them with her friend. We give them out. And I just think about how backwards I had it, where we were sharing these things because I felt like I had to do them, and I calendared them in. They went in this lot, and okay, everybody now over here, let's do this. And then there wasn't joyful service in that either.
Yeah.
It was like defeating the purpose of it. Was the product was the thing. Like I was focused on the end result. Let's get the truffles done so we can give these away as gifts. Whereas now it creates this opportunity for us as a family to cook together. The joy in the making them, not just hopefully in giving them away.
Yeah, that's so good. And I would be concerned in that moment with how it looked on Instagram.
Right. Yeah.
And now I just really don't care, which is
and
so freeing.
And by the way, Oreo truffles never look good.
I mean,
never
they probably
share
just
that.
look like a black little ball, right?
Yes. But like with a flat bottom, because we're not Pinterest.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good for the gram.
really, really good.
You save me one for they probably still won't be good by January whenever I come to see you, right?
No, but I'm going to make you all of my Christmas stuff.
Oh, good. Okay.
You're getting sour cream rice and Oreo truffle. Dry turkey. Except for we do steak. Do you like red meat?
I love steak. Please don't make me dry turkey.
I will not make you dry turkey. I will make you steak.
Is my guest suite done by then?
No, it's not going to be done. Seriously? They're still working on it. Don't get me started.
Okay. I will sleep in a sleeping bag.
Do you hear the banging?
The
Do you hear the
wildflowers. I'm going to sleep with the sleeping bag and the wildflowers.
banging?
Right?
Such a barn. It's fine. The raccoons, I think the raccoons have moved out. I think. But
I
if
hope
not,
so, because we're supposed to be
won't
building a podcast studio in there.
They won't bother you. They're fine. They're really friendly. There's 2 of them. They're sweet. They're really huge, but they're fine.
Ooh. Alcohol hasn't hijacked your memory making center, so no blackouts. You get to remember all of Christmas. Hooray!
No.
Amazing. It's amazing. You get to make real core memories, real
Mhm.
memories.
I also really love not having to plan church around drinking. That was something we always go. Do y'all go to service on Christmas Eve, or is that a tradition?
They do midnight mass here, and I am asleep.
Oh, yeah. Duh. I'm not. I'm putting together Barbie houses and things. I'm wrapping all my gifts. But my gosh, we had an 11 o'clock service as a kid that my parents used to drag us to, and it was torture. I hated
Yeah.
it. We have I can't remember exactly what the times are, but we have like a 3 something, a
Yeah.
5 something, a 7 something, a 9 something, or whatever. I have to admit, when I was stuck in the drinking cycle, it was very much a calculated.
Oh, you would
like,
have to go to the 3 so you could start drinking by 5.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Totally.
yes, and then that means that then your Christmas Eve day is taken up. But anyway, all that to say that this year, or in years past, like we just decide, like the kids are like, what are we going to do this year? I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. Whatever we feel up for. We don't have to be so
Yeah.
rigid in that plan. And I certainly don't have to think about fitting it around cocktail hour.
Yeah. That's so good. So good, so true. What do you have next?
There's so much gratitude that I think we get to experience. And this fits also with seeing where Jesus is, actually experiencing Jesus, not just like thinking about that Christmas Day is his birthday that we're celebrating, like leading up to that. But gratitude is just so much more. If there's ever a time of year that I feel the most grateful, it's obviously in the Christmas season.
Yeah.
And that's something that I missed when I was stuck in the drinking
Yeah.
cycle, where I don't want to say like I wasn't grateful, but maybe I wasn't paying attention to.
Yeah, you didn't have the space to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's something that's more real, more available to me, where I'm just so grateful
Yeah.
for obviously what Jesus did and the whole reason for the season, celebrating him coming and all of that. But I'm just so grateful. And that is something that is more accessible, it's more accessible when alcohol isn't part of that.
Yeah. I love that, babe. It's so good. I have Christmas photos that you actually want to keep because you have clear eyes, genuine smiles, no red face, and no glass glued to your hand.
So true.
I actually got Halloween photos that popped up today, and I was like, oh man, these should probably be deleted. I'm not talking about,
share them.
I'm not, no. I'm not
should share
talking
them.
about cute ones with the kids. I'm talking about me dressed up as Barbie, like
You should share that.
7 years ago.
The glass of wine in your hand, or 12. Yeah, I know.
But like
Share
my eyes, you can't.
I know.
Anyways,
Sad. I know.
okay, I'm just gonna run through a couple. Your budget, well,
Okay.
thank you, because
Oh.
all costs a lot of money,
And all the Christmas things do.
and all the Christmas things
You
do.
can save so much money at Christmas time.
Yes.
By not drinking. My
Yes.
gosh.
Yes, 100%. Or like just out all the overpriced cocktails from going out.
Yes. Yeah.
Your
And
kids,
all the bottles of wine that you gift to people.
oh my gosh, yeah. Your kids or your nieces or your nephews or your grandchildren or your godchildren, whoever, get the best version of you. You're in on the magic and not missing the laughter because you lost track or needed a top up.
Yeah. It's good. It's good. It's true. I think holidays come with a lot of like high expectations for what they should look like. And for me, they very much did in years past when I was stuck in the drinking cycle and it was all about the hustle and the performance and striving. Not necessarily that all of those things go together, but in my world, they did. And now it's the like the circumstances or the people or the things that happen or don't happen. It's whether or
All
not
the
we
lighter.
have. Yeah, it's lighter. It's not dependent on everything going well or everything being pulled off in a certain way. And it just brings me back to making that space and allowing God to fill it with what he wants to fill it with.
Yeah.
There is nothing greater than that. There's not.
Yeah.
For me, that is the biggest of all. And whether we're talking about Christmas, whether we're talking about another holiday, whether we're talking about just this random whatever day today is Tuesday, it's just having space to let God show me, reveal to me, teach me, create whatever. There's nothing like that. And that's something that is so different about the holidays for me. For me now, it's like, okay, God, what do you have for us this holiday season? Who do we need to be paying attention to? Who needs, help?
Who needs help? Yeah.
Who
That's
needs to
so
come
good.
eat with us because they don't have somewhere to go? All of that I did not have capacity for.
Oh, yeah.
When I was stuck before and stuck with in the drinking cycle. So that's what I like the anticipation of, okay, what does he have for us this Christmas season? It does allow me to look forward to it versus in the past where I've been like, here we go.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that. That's so, so good, babe. I also think, and just maybe we can just wrap up with this one, is there's something really beautiful and again, sticking with the lightness theme of it all, of not going into the new year feeling like
Yes,
you're
yes.
behind. That
Thank you for saying that.
need to go on a diet or whatever, or however you want, that you're just like totally and completely feel like a garbage bag because you've just been exhausted and drinking.
Yes.
And you actually get to go into the new year feeling relaxed and feeling good.
Renewed.
Renewed. Yeah. And that brings us to, if you
And let's be honest, one more thing.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know, just every time Oh Holy Night comes on,
Yeah.
every time I hear that, fall on your knees. Gosh, it just
Is that your favorite Christmas carol? Because that's my favorite.
we've talked about this. Yeah.
We have?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Who's your favorite? What version of that is your favorite?
98
Who
degrees
sings it?
in sync. What do you mean?
Do you listen to Oh Holy Night by 98 Degrees still?
I
to this
have
day?
a Christmas playlist that hasn't been updated in many moons, and it has some hits on it from Jason.
I mean, there's a Justin Timberlake version that is really
And-
good, but
What's your favorite version? I don't know who my favorite version is. Who's
you're
your
not going to
favorite
know. You're not going to know these people, but I don't think. But
Wait a minute. Do we need to have a BJDW community Christmas list? Yes, we do. Kelsey or Sam or someone that's listening, can you please put that together for us? Help.
oh,
Team.
yep. No, is this on El Divo?
Who the heck is El Divo? And why do they sound like a pop band from like Argentina? And like
I don't even know who these cats are, but their version of Oh Holy Night is unbelievable. I guess I don't think my parents listen to.
Okay,
I'm sure.
someone on the team, can you put that on our Christmas playlist, please?
El Divo, Oh Holy Night.
Good
But
heavens.
seriously, seriously.
I feel like Phil Wickham probably has a good one. I don't know why I think that, but I feel like his voice just probably has a good Holy Night out there somewhere. Don't you think?
Oh,
Where is Forrest
Yeah.
Frank's Christmas album? Why hasn't he made one yet?
I don't know. Hopefully he's on it.
Hopefully he is.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So that. Mhm.
speaking of the new year, what's
Yes.
happening on January 15th, Mead?
Oh my gosh, very exciting, you guys. We have our January Love Life Sober Fast kicking off.
Yay! Can you believe
Yay.
it?
I cannot believe it.
We
We just
have
wrapped one. It was really good.
we
And
just wrapped one and it was so good. If you want to join us for the next one, it launches January 15th for a fun kickoff call. The coaching starts the following week, the 19th. We have more calls than ever this year. We have more supporters and cheerleaders and encouragers than ever this year. This is the one that you are going to want to join if you haven't joined us already. And if you've joined us already, come back for more. It would just be so good to see you again. So we'll link to that in the show notes as per usual. And we just hope that you have the most beautiful December, you guys, you gals. We are just praying for you and we love you so much. And no matter what happens with your drinking, God loves you so much and he is pursuing you and he loves you. And so do we. So
Yes.
a very early Merry Christmas.
Yes.
And we're having a community Christmas party sometime too, but I don't remember when that date is. So that'll be fun.
It will be fun. I just looked it up, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
Okay. All right, gals.
Yay.
We will see you next Monday.
Bye.
Bye. Before we go, if you're craving real connection and want to talk more about what we've shared today, come join us in the BJDW community. It's where these conversations continue, and we'd love to welcome you in.
You can find all of our podcast episodes at butjesusdrankwine.com. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at butjesusdrankwine.
Take a screenshot of this episode and share it with a friend or two.
Be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. And if you love what we're doing, we'd be so grateful if you left a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify.
Your reviews help more women who feel stuck and alone in the overdrinking cycle find the hope and encouragement they've been praying for.
Finally, we'd love to shout out the incredible team at Life Audio for their partnership with us at the But Jesus Drank Wine podcast. We invite you, dear listener, to visit lifeaudio.com, where you will find dozens of other faith-centered podcasts in the Life Audio network. Shows about prayer, Bible study, Christian parenting, and more.
Thanks, friend. We appreciate you so much, and we'll see you next week.